All right, guys, this is Dave Sharp. How's it going? Good morning. If you guys can, let's see here. If you can hear me. All right. So I am now, should be sharing my screen anyways. I am going to be talking with you guys today about bridge page marketing, basically how to put up your own landing pages. Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to go through and jot down some notes for you guys, and then we'll make sure to include these notes in the note section of this particular lesson. So, a bridge page allows you. Let me blow this up just a little bit. Allows you to create your own unique landing pages to generate curiosity and oftentimes increase your opt-in rate. Okay, so let me give you an example of why or when somebody would want to use a bridge page. So with Legendary, obviously our affiliate program gives you the ability to use multiple different landing pages. Okay, so if you come down here for the Duplicate Dave funnel, for example, you're going to get right now anyways the ability to be able to use this landing page. Okay, somebody clicks on that, they opt in. Now, absolutely nothing wrong with this. In our affiliate program, we plan to have many of these different pages coming out. So, they're always fresh and we're always split testing them. And many of our affiliates will choose to just, go ahead and use our landing pages, right? Because they create, there's benefits of just using, pages that are made for you by somebody like me who is creating brand recognition in the marketplace. There's credibility with it. And we're always going to be putting out new landing pages. So these landing pages are always fresh. Okay. However, if you're somebody who wants to more take the bull by the horns and you want to create your own landing page, the bridge page strategy, okay, really it's a strategy. It allows you to create your own unique landing page to generate curiosity and oftentimes increase your own opt-in rate. It also allows you to, so let me just put it as like the two things that it does. Okay, the number one thing that it does is what I just read. The number two thing that it does is it I'll say it like this: it gives you the opportunity to quote unquote brand yourself, i.e. or introduce yourself before you send your prospect to the sales page. Can't spell this more. Okay, to the sales page. So let me bust out a keynote here, and I'll build it for you. Build what the process actually looks like for you, so you can see it. Okay. Typically, you're going to have, no matter what, you're going to have your traffic. Okay. And your traffic is going to be coming from an assortment of different places. Social, ads, your list. Okay. So ultimately, those are going to be pretty much the three main places that your traffic is going to come from. Then they're going to come to, let's just build it out as if we were just using the platform as it's set up right now. Okay. they would come to a duplicate Dave landing page. And then as soon as they opted in, they would go to the duplicate Dave sales page, okay? And then after that, they would go to the duplicate Dave checkout page, okay? So it's real clear what this process is that we have up right now, and this is sort of a traditional affiliate marketing process, okay? You're sending traffic from either social, free post, even blogging. I'd lump into social. You're either you're running advertising, or you have an email list. Now let's look at what the bridge page strategy looks like. It's very similar right here. The only thing that you're doing is you're running your landing page. Let me give myself a little bit more room here to work. Okay. Then you're doing your, and this is actually where the bridge page is. Okay. After the bridge page, then you're sending them to the duplicate Dave sales page. Okay. And then after that, they're going to the duplicate Dave checkout page. Okay. So this is essentially what it looks like after they log in to opt into your landing page, and then they land on your bridge page, okay? Then you're going to have a button under, say, for example, a video. Then you're going to send them over to the duplicate Dave sales page from that button, okay? Now, this typically is going to be, you're going to have to host your own landing page. You're going to have to host your own bridge page. Now, there's a lot of different platforms out there that will let you do this, and in the rest of this training, I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly and attach it to your autoresponder. But it's sort of important to kind of understand what the process is and why exactly somebody would even want to do this. Okay. Again, the main reason why somebody would want to create their own landing page and create their own bridge page is just because they want to have something that's if we go back over here, we can list out some of the different reasons. Bridge page strategy. And again, I did outline, these two things up here, right? But it's having the, something that's unique, something that's quote unquote branded. You may see an increase in opt-ins. You may be able to get ads approved if you make sure that your landing pages and your bridge pages are compliant. Okay, which we hope that our landing pages and everything are compliant as well. We've built them so they don't have anything hypey or anything like that. But you may be able to get your ads approved. You can take your own unique angles. Okay, which is something that's very important as you as you get better at copywriting and finding angles, right? What do I mean by finding angles? What I mean is that, selling is really just about identifying a problem and providing a solution to it, right? And it's also speaking to that specific person's needs, desires, fears, okay? So if somebody wanted to be an affiliate of our program and they wanted, and for example, we have one guy I'm thinking of, his name's Jeff Ermacher. He's an affiliate and he markets to chiropractors. He may want to have some specific language on his landing page and on his, thank you or bridge page, that speaks directly to those chiropractors. So in order for him to resonate more with his audience, he may want to use this bridge page strategy so his landing page and his bridge page speak specifically to that particular targeted audience. Okay. If you have, if you have, I don't know, let's see here. And I'm just giving you some, some examples. Stay at home moms, right? Retired people, young people, right? These are just some examples of what we finding angles in different niches, right? So this is what we would call a niche, like these people, like doctors, stay-at-home moms. All of those people are considered a specific niche, right? So if you wanted to speak, and that's very important in marketing, to have whoever you're speaking to feel like you're speaking to just them. So that would be another reason why the benefit of being able to create your own capture pages, being able to create your own landing pages and your own bridge pages. Is all of this making sense to you guys so far? I want to make sure that this is making sense. Jean, the bridge page is to be able to track it, and I'll show you that. However, with our affiliate program, we're going to have tracking in our back office. If somebody's seeing this replay down the road, then maybe we already have it. Yes, it is, because we don't have our tracking system set up right now. It is so you can implement tracking into your pages and track your leads. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you want customized tracking, okay, and I'm going to cover what you're going to want to track here at the end of the training. Okay, but is all this making sense? I want to make sure. Yeah, Edison, you are building your own list. I mean, in our affiliate program, you can build your list too by just hooking up your SendLane account. So let me go in and actually show you guys in SendLane why I like SendLane so much and why we use them as our exclusive autoresponder provider right now. First and foremost, I use SendLane on a daily basis, so I'm going to just log into SendLane. This is my SendLane account. Okay, so I use SendLane to send all of my autoresponders, and one of the reasons why is just because they I know the guys. It's built for marketers by marketers, and it's just a good autoresponder. So the thing that I like about SendLane is the fact that they have all of these pages that you're going to need. Okay, so I can go right here under landing pages, and I can click on build a single page, and I can go through and I can find all of these different landing pages that I can use. Okay, inside of my marketing. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to want to do, and I'm going to sort of go through this fairly quickly for you or with you, because much of this you can go back and do on your own. Okay, and so I'm going to take you through the steps to create your first bridge page funnel as I lay them out. Or kind of specifically as I'm going to show you with using SendLane. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create your list. The second thing you want to do is create your bridge page. The third thing you're going to want to do is create your landing page. The fourth thing you're going to want to do is to install your tracking, which is going to be an optional thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm also going to remind you at the end of this webinar, many of you are complicating your marketing. You have landing pages. If you're a part of our affiliate program with the Duplicate Dave funnels, if you're brand new, you should just go share those landing pages. Okay, real simple. You should not go through this and feel that you need to do this. This is a luxury. It's not really a necessity, because what you need to prove to yourself first before you start trying to get fancy with your marketing is that you can actually take action. Once you've taken action and you've actually gone out and done some marketing and taken some action, then this is a good strategy to come back. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you go through and follow the process that I'm about to show you, and then go out and install tracking and try to learn all this different stuff, it's going to be a lot for you to try to learn at first. This is an advanced strategy. So just kind of putting that big fat disclaimer out there, because the reason why I built Duplicate Dave the way that I did is because I wanted it to be simple. You can use our landing pages. We will do the email follow-up for you. You have 45 days to install your SendLane account to be able to have those leads dropped and deposited into your SendLane account. It's a very simple process. We show you how to set it all up in the Legendary back office under the Setup tab. So just again, I want to stress that, because if you're new and you're on this webinar and you haven't taken action and you think that you need to do all this before you do take action, I would urge you to just go out and take action and then come back and do this at a later time. However, you will have the training, and I do want to show you how to do it. So hopefully that big fat disclaimer helped you prioritize, using your time inside of this business. Okay. Obviously, some of you guys are going to be running a lot of traffic, and it's understandable that installing your tracking, you're going to want to track. And I am going to give you a very, very cool tool at the end of this training that I will show you how to track your numbers exactly how we track our numbers. So lots of value here that I'm going to be covering. So let's go back and look at creating your first list inside of SendLane. So that's the first thing that you're going to want to do. And I'm going to move through this quickly because you can come back and do all of this on your own time. Okay. So I'm going to click on list first, and I would go through and I would create a list. Okay. I would go through, fill out all of the information, my default from name, my default email, which is the email address that it's coming from. That does need to be a unique domain name. Okay. And so if you're having a problem setting up your unique domain name, you can go in here to setup, and you can look at the SendLane setup process. And down here, there is a link to an article that will basically show you how to use your own domain name and use that inside of your marketing. So I just want you to know where that's at. So I would go through and I would create my own list name. Okay. It would then generate me a list. Okay. And so for example, just for this, I'm not really using this pre-launch list. So I'm going to use that for my example on this particular training. So once I have my list created, okay, and it's just very basic information that you need to fill out when you're creating your list. And that is the information that is going to be seen down at the bottom of your emails. Okay. So I'll just show you here real quick. I'm going to just show you here. Let's see. So anyways, this is my emails that are coming from my SendLane account. This is where that address information. I don't ever put a phone number in the bottom here, so I don't think you'll be forced to, but I just want you to know that's where that address information is actually showing up. So don't put your home address. If you need to put a phony address down there for now, just to get up and running, then you can go set up a PO box. And quite frankly, if you are going to be in business, you need to have an address to where you can have business mail coming that's not your home address. Okay, just saying. Okay, so you would set up your list. So I've got my list. I'm going to use this pre-launch list, and my lists are always going to be listed right here under list. Anytime I want to create a new list, I can go and create a new list, and it would allow me to do that. After I've created my new list, let me go back to my instructions. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look. Okay. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go first, and I'm going to create my bridge page. Now, I'll show you why that is here in a second. And it's just part of the way that SendLane is set up. Okay, so just bear with me here. I'm going to scroll all the way down. First, I clicked on landing pages. Okay, and one other thing, this is going to be recorded, immediately put up, so you'll be able to watch it if you want to watch it. So just understand the top level strategies right now. You can go back and watch the video and pause it and everything after we're done if you feel that I'm moving too fast. So just, I want you to understand the purpose and the reason behind doing all this stuff. So I'm going to go over here to the landing page section, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to see, you're going to see all of these different, what they call quote unquote video pages. Okay. Or, they're also like what you would use as a sales page or a bridge page, AKA a thank you page. So I'm going to go here and I'm just going to choose any one of these. So this one is totally fine. Video page number 3. Okay. So I'm going to select that. Okay. I am going to name this, I can name this my duplicate Dave bridge page. Okay. That's going to automatically put that right there. I'm going to submit that. And then that is going to create the page for me. Okay. So now I have this page here. It's totally just hanging out. It's got a place for me to be able to put in a video. So I can go over here and I can do a custom embed or just a YouTube video. So if I went over here and I created a little thank you page video, I'll just show you how to get that embed code. Let's see here. If I go over to my channel, I can grab one off of my page. Okay, so I'm going to click on share, and I would get this little code right here. Okay, so it would give me the little share, or it would give me the URL. So I come back to SendLane, I just paste that right in there, and then I can put autoplay. That means that it'll just automatically play when somebody comes on the page. I can click save, and that should save that video there. Now I can change out this headline. Okay, I can say, wait, watch this video before you continue. Now, that's just a very kind of quick, some very quick, easy text. Okay, I'm going to get that out of there. Wait, watch this video before you continue. And ultimately, I can have some text here, but I can also just put a button, okay? And I can go in here to my back office, and I can go in here to the Duplicate Dave funnel. The beautiful thing about how we're structuring this is that the sales page link right here, you can grab the sales page. So you can test the link first. We can see that this goes to the sales page. So this basically bypasses our landing pages, and you can paste that right into your button. Okay. So boom, now my sales page is pasted into that button. I can eliminate, I can type, okay. Again, that button should, for some reason, I'm gonna have to paste that back in. And of course, you're always gonna wanna test your buttons once you save them. I really don't need all of this text, okay? I mean, unless you want to include some additional text on your page, then you can leave it. But otherwise, you can erase a lot of this, okay? The point that they're showing you here with their pages is that you can actually add text. Now, some of you guys would say, well, Dave, I don't want to use a video. Well, you could just write in whatever you want to say, and you could just add a picture of yourself at the top of the page, okay? You've got some disclaimer, some privacy policy, and some terms. If you're sending traffic to our funnel, okay, then you can use the terms and conditions from our website. Okay, if you're not sending traffic to our funnel, then you need to use your own terms and conditions. Okay, so I would go down here, I would highlight this. The point is that you, especially if you're ever running advertising, if you're not running advertising to your pages, it's not really as important to have privacy policy and terms up. But if you are running advertising to your pages, it's quite frankly imperative that you have your terms and conditions you know, because that's one of the big things that advertising platforms and quite frankly, I mean, any professional business is going to want to know what your terms and conditions are for some reason. And you can even link to our disclaimer, which the disclaimer is right here. So we have an income disclaimer. So here's my bridge page, right? Now, what am I going to want to say in my bridge page? It always, always, always helps to start out with a story, okay, which points out a problem that you had, okay, that also relates to them, and then provide a solution. It's real simple. I mean, we can get real technical if you want to get technical about how to sell. But I mean, I've probably sold more than anybody that I personally know, at least online through different marketing channels. And really what I've done is authentically, I've told my story. I've said, hey, you know, and let me give you an example. You know, my name's Dave, and you know, it wasn't that long ago that I was, you know, working a job, swinging a hammer on a hot, job site in the Florida sun, and I just realized that that was not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I got online and I started to look for solutions, and I started to look for answers, and I started to look for ways to make money, and I realized that I needed to have leverage. You know, I realized that if I wanted to be able to, travel more and make more money, I needed to be able to create multiple streams of income. And lo and behold, I discovered internet marketing, and I'm about to So here I go. So I've identified a problem. I covered the solution. And then last but not least, on your bridge page, you want to do an introduce the person who's doing the sales video. Okay, I'm just trying to speak in real layman's terms. And then give them a CTA, right? A call to action. So let me continue with my what I would say. So it's like, I discovered internet marketing, and what I'm about to do is I'm going to introduce you to somebody who's a mentor of mine, somebody who has had an incredible amount of success and has an incredible system that's getting people up and running and helping them earn their first dollar and their first $10 and their first $100 and then on their first $1,000 online. And so there's a button below this video. Click it, and I know you're going to enjoy this video just as much as I did. And that's it, right? It's real simple. You could write something like that out. You could say that in video. And quite frankly, the more, amateurish the video is, so the more it's relatable, just on an iPhone, just, something that is not professional. It doesn't have to look, because you want them to be able to relate to you. Right? The bridge page strategy is really all about, hey, like, I'm a normal person. I'm sitting on the same side of the table as you are. Like, I was struggling. I was looking for ways to make money. I was in debt. I was tired of trading time for money. And I discovered this guy, this leader, this trainer, this guy who has taught me how to earn, income online. And so I want to introduce you to it because it's just changed my life. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So click the button below, and the video will start playing immediately once you get over there. You really can't screw it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you follow that outline. Is that helpful for you guys? I just want to make sure that that's helpful for everybody. I'm trying to give you everything that you'll need to be able to execute on this. Oh, you guys, sorry about that. Okay, the screen. Okay. All right, cool. So basically, is all I showed you guys on the page was I was just going over like the page, and down here were the terms and conditions in case you didn't see that. You've got your video, which you just click on the video, and that's where you put the YouTube link. It's real simple. I just dragged a button over, right? Because typically with these send lane pages, you want to drag a button over. So, but I'm trying to give you everything that you need, like even what to say in the bridge page video. So is that helpful? Are you guys clear? Does that make sense to you? All right. So now that we have our bridge page, and again, you're like, one marketing principle that I'm going to continue to hammer this home is, like, I've split tested more pages and more different funnels and stuff, and like, ugly always wins. So those of you who are perfectionist and you always need everything to be looking perfect and everything, that's not necessary. You just want to get it up, which is kind of the reason why I said in the first place that, like, if you haven't done anything, then it's like, this is an advanced strategy and you should just go use the marketing materials that we provided for you. But anyways, as you can see, the video's up. The link, let's check to make sure that the link works. Okay, so the link works too. Boom, we got how easy was that, right? So now let me show you why we set up our bridge page first. Because some people sometimes scratch their head. They say, Dave, why would we be working backwards? Well, I'll show you why here in a second. So I'm going to go back. I've got my duplicate Dave bridge page right there. Okay. And as you can see, I use these landing pages. I've got 3 freaking pages of landing pages. Sometimes I do small tests. Sometimes I generate, tons of leads and traffic into these pages. So if I wanted, now I want to go back and I want to just grab a landing page. Okay. The cool thing about SendLane is they give you, different options to use, different designs. So if you have an ebook you want to give away, maybe some of you guys wrote an ebook, like if you've got a video that you want to put on your capture page, or you can just use one of their plain text ones. So for example, let's just choose this plain text one. So duplicate landing page. So you can name these whatever you want to name them. I'm just trying to kind of move quick. So let me just write out some copy for this. All right. So I'm just banging out some quick copy. So I have a question. Would you like to travel more, make more money, and have more fun instead of feeling underappreciated, building someone else's dream, trading time for money? Free video lesson shows you how to start your own online business in 5 simple steps. Okay? Pretty powerful copy. This is one of those places, if you're running ads to your pages, you're always going to want to make sure that you have your privacy policy and your terms and conditions. And again, you can link any tech stuff down here at the bottom of these landing pages. Okay. So what's very important once you get your copy done, okay, is you're going to go over here to settings. And this is where I told you that you're going to need to integrate a couple of things. So first and foremost, what is the desired list that you would like these people to be opted into? Well, I've got a ton of list here. I'm going to go down and find that DD or that pre-launch list, okay? Because remember, that was the one that I had set up and said that's what I'm going to use. So now I've got anybody who opts into this particular landing page, they're going to be automatically opted in. Now, I'm going to want to make sure that send confirmation email to verify contacts want to receive your email. That would be called double opt-in. Okay, I want to keep that off. Okay, now it's asking what is the page that I want to take people to once they opted in. And here's why we set up this bridge page first. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab this particular URL. I'm going to come back over. It right here, they're calling it a thank you page. It's the same thing. Thank you page, bridge page, it's the same thing. So I'm going to put that in there. If you want to install your tracking code, SendLane also has the ability to install tracking code. So you can install your tracking code both on your landing page here if you want to track clicks, and your tracking, whatever tracking service that you use will give you that tracking code, and then you can go through it and you can test it to make sure it works. I'm going to click save now, right? Okay. I'm going to click save. I'm going to click save again. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to click publish. Okay. Now all of a sudden my page is up. Okay. And I can go through here and I can say, Dave, this is a test email account that I use. Biz is good. I can say get instant access. Let's see. Is it not working? This is why we always test things. Okay, it's obviously not working. So let's go back and try to see what the problem is. Maybe I needed to click, there I go. I bet that's what it was. I didn't click save down there at the bottom. So let me view this page again. I'm gonna say Dave. I'm gonna say this email address. I'm gonna click get instant access. And we clearly have a problem. So let's go back. Let's see what the heck is going on. My opt-in form. Oh, well, my thank you page is missing. Well, let me go and copy that bad boy. All right. So I'm going to paste that in there. Boom. Oh, I got to choose the desired list. I must not have saved that. See, everyone makes mistakes. So I'm going to click OK now. That has saved that. I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to click save just for just to be double checking type of sure, if that's made any sense. I'm going to view the page now, and I'm going to give it another test. I love when this stuff happens live because I can show you that we all have challenges, and you just have to troubleshoot them. Boom! So now that baby is set up. They're going to watch, they're going to opt in, they're going to watch my little video, and then they're going to continue on to the sales page. It is just that simple. So that is your landing page / bridge page strategy. Now, with that tracking, you can go and you can get tracking code. It's very easy with any tracking service that you decide to use. How many of you guys like the simplicity of that? 2 sugars, please. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll tell you what I like, why I like SendLane. Some of you guys are, well, can I integrate Aweber? Can I integrate, GetResponse, blah, blah, blah. Sure, maybe you've got a GetResponse or an Aweber or something. It's okay. It's $9 a month. You can set it up for free for 14 days. Use SendLane for Duplicate Dave. Just, there's lots of different things that you can do. It's really easy. If you want to have your own freaking landing pages and do your own bridge page strategy, Michael says, love the idea of being normal and edifying your mentor. It really works. Tracking the traffic, Jean, don't be concerned. I have faith in you, my friend. You can do it. So we've got our landing page. We've got our bridge page. It's super simple. Okay.